Hey, whew, it's been a minute. It's been a few days since I made a video, and I'm sorry about that. I've just been busy with school. Not really. I mean, mostly. If you want the real excuses why I haven't made a video, I was chilling over at my friend's house for a few days, just because we were like hanging out and stuff, and we had like work on his truck, and we had to basically take the whole transmission and clutch out because the transmission was bad, put a new one in, etc. And also I had to go to court today. That was fun because I got in 2 fights in school, and true and serious means you miss too much school. Like I missed like 25 days already, or 26. So I had to go to court to get all that handled. That was very fun. So that's something that can you believe it? Young Flame's like one of those people that are just one of the bad kids. It's like, nah. I mean, in a way, I try to do my best. This is taking way too much time in the video, though. Like I said, I had to go to court and stuff. And yeah, that's really... Whoa, I just drove into like a gunfight. The fuck? Anyways, so let's get into the video. What we're going to be talking about today is my top 5 favorite cars to drive in GTA. This is like very fun cars. Whether they are the fastest in the game or not. Or, they might be a little bit slow, but just cars that look really cool and are fun to drive. So, this is in no really particular order. These are just the 5 cars I use the most. So, I mean, I can't really rate them. They're all fun to drive in their own day and, whenever I feel like it. I have over 100 some cars in this game. I believe I have like 120. And like I said, I only really drive main 5 cars, unless like there's a special occasion, like a car show, where I want to bring something cool. But you know what I mean? It's just, there's multiple things. But anyways, I love driving this car. As you see right now, it's a Sultan RS Benny's version. That's always a good one. It's really fun because it handles amazing. It sounds good. You can really hear the turbo on it. It's a 22B STI 2-door, which is a car from the 90s, if you didn't know, late 90s. In real life, the 22B's valued for like $700K. So it's a tuner that's actually the price of a muscle car. It's just so rare. Now in real life, I believe it's right-hand side drive, but hey. Anyways, this car's really fun in GTA. It's a tuner. Very quick. Handles amazing. Like, wow, I'm doing horrible driving. Anyways, it handles amazing. And yeah, I have no complaints about this car whatsoever. Another car I like driving a lot is the Nightshade, which I'm going to show you here in a minute. The Nightshade's an awesome car. It's based off of I believe it's a 72 or 69 or one of those years. A very nice Camaro though. It's the early body style. Like if you ever seen not Fast and Furious, Transformers 1. That's what it's based off of. Just in GTA, it's not all rusted and stuff. It's meant, but yeah, I mean, it's just a really nice car, and you'll get to see it. Now, it's not the quickest. I think they messed it up. Because a Camaro should not be this slow. They put it in the muscle car class, and it's just, it should be quicker. I know they don't make the muscle cars in this game as fast as Supers and stuff, which I think is kind of dumb because in real life, you can make muscle car smoke tuners, at least on the drag strip. You know what I mean? You can make those things like I've seen, you go on Street Outlaws, they have GTOs and stuff that are 3,200 horsepower all hooked up to the hills. But I know they don't do this in GTA, so yeah. But here's the car. I'm not going to say it's entirely slow, but as you see in the gameplay, it's kind of slow. All my cars are, well, at least most of them, they're modded. So like, it's like paint and wheels and Yanktons and etc. These wheels are actually Benny's wheels, which this is not a Benny's car. It's just people mod these wheels onto these cars, and it looks pretty dope. Now obviously it's not a clean look having these Benny wheels. This is very off topic, but the reason I keep these wheels on, no matter how ugly they be or might not suit the car, they're modded, and if I take them off, I'll never get them back. So yeah, I mean, these wheels are just gonna stay on here. Where I know there's some muscle car wheels that probably look a lot better, but these are modded, so end of story, I gotta keep these on. Also, so like, this car looks amazing. This is definitely something I'd bring to car shows for sure. I like to stance it if the person I traded with didn't have bulletproof tires on it, but hey, a lot of people have bulletproof tires on their cars they trade with, so if you want to have modded cars that look clean, you just got to deal with not being able to stance. But yeah, the Nightshade's very fun to drive. I wouldn't say it handles the best. I mean, it sticks decent. It's not bad, but it's just, all in all, with the sound of it's pretty cool, you know. Looks very sleek. You know, if you love the looks of an old Camaro, then definitely it's called the Nightshade. Don't confuse it for the Night Shark. It's called the Nightshade. And yeah, it's just a nice car. Decent customization. It's not a Benny's car, so it's not like the Sultan or anything, but hey, I cannot complain. I love this car, and you don't really need a whole bunch of customization anyways, because it looks nice stock, just like the real Camaro, you know what I mean? You don't need body kits and stuff. That's why, like, I didn't put any of the splitters on or nothing. I like keeping my muscle cars as stock as possible, unless something looks really good, of course. But yeah, I drive those two a lot. The Nightshade's more of a cruising car, and now if I'm cruising with friends, I won't usually use it, but yeah. My third one is the Elegy Retro Custom, and that's in my other garage, but all it is based off of the Nissan Skyline R33, I believe. It's mixed with the R33 and the R32. The only part of it that has a little bit of R34 in it is the hood. You can put this one hood on, and it's from the Spec 4 R34. So it's just like a cool hood, but that's really it. I'm not going to really talk much on that car. It's a Benny's car, and it's very fun to drive, nice, and it sounds a lot more like a tuner than the Sultan, but I believe the Sultan's supposed to sound like that in real life, because like that's how it's built. It's not built to have that, you know, real Nissan, because it's two different companies. You got Subaru and you got Nissan. I mean, I don't know, they have different car sounds. So I believe the 22B actually is based off of, you know, the real sound a little bit, but the Nissan Skyline definitely has a meaner sound. I'll probably show that next, but yeah, that's also a very fun car to drive. Accelerates really good, like the Sultan. It, you know, has great great customization, etc., etc. You know, it's just, there's a lot of good things about it. This car that I'm talking about right now, actually, though, this is the Coquette Classic. It's based off of, I believe, a 67 or 68 Corvette. Has a nice muscle car sound. Now, in last gen, they screwed the sound up, and they made it sound very bad for some reason. I'm not entirely sure as to why, but they did. But on PS, you know, next gen, or current gen, whatever you want to call it, they definitely fixed the sound, so it does not sound bad anymore. Is this guy gonna try something, or what's this guy's issue? I don't know. This guy's a griever, messing up my video. But yeah, this car right here is just amazing. Like I said, on next gen, it actually has that muscle car sound to it, and all of that. So I cannot complain at all. If you know, it looks really clean to drive around. It's definitely has them looks. It has them looks. So yeah, I mean, as you saw, it's just a nice car in general. It's very fast, accelerates good, you know what I mean? It's a sports classic, and it's been in the car since the flight school updates. So it's been around a while now, way since PS3, but yeah, I mean, it's just so fun to drive. You know, you can look sleek, and I like cars that also aren't bandwagoned. Now, I know the Sultan and the Elegy are very especially bandwagoned at car shows, but I mean, hey, it is what it is, and that's how it's going to be. You know, I see people drive them obviously a lot more than the Coquette Classic, but they're still nice cars either way. Those are three of them. I'll actually go show you the Skyline now. Basically converted from the Elegy RS8 to the Elegy Retro Custom. But those are three of my favorite cars to drive around. The Nightshade so far, the Sultan RS, and the Elegy. Now, another car I really enjoy driving is the Reaper. It's one of those supercars that, like I said, it's not top in its class or anything, but it's pretty good in my opinion. It looks very sleek. I'm not sure which one it's based off of. Not the Aventador. Maybe the Aventador. I'm not really sure. There's so many. I know the Zentorno's, the Sesto Elemento, and the Veneno. This might be the Aventador, I think so. But this is the Reaper. It looks pretty clean, you know, when you hook it up. You know, interior's okay, you know. It's decent. Just normal, like a regular car. But, I mean, hey, you can't hate on the Reaper. I'll actually start it up for you. I don't want to drive it right now because I have others to get to, but... See, it sounds pretty clean. So that, you know, that's the fourth one. Here's the Elegy, by the way. I'll let you take a look at this. So yeah, I mean, those are four of them. My fifth one would probably have to be, well, no list, but the fifth car that I drive the most would probably be, it's a lot, because I mean, I don't even really drive so many. I'm trying to think what my fifth car would be. I drive the Nightshade a lot. I drive the Elegy Retro Custom a lot. I drive the Sultan a lot. And then the Reaper's a very good one. Wow, if I don't even drive 5 of my own cars. Oh shit, that dude scared me, because like, I just saw that car there. This obviously you can deck the interior out of. What do I drive? I mean, that's really it actually. I wanted to make this a top 5 list. Guess we're just gonna have to go with like a random supercar that I usually take out a lot. In that case, that would probably be the Itali GTB. That's what it is. I'll show you that. Hey, let's do a good start real quick with this real quick. You hear that? This car sounds amazing. I drive this car a lot. Very fun. I'll show you the next car though. The Itali is just an amazing car. I mean, I love the Itali. You know, it's one of those supercars that it's just like, wow. Because it's a Benny supercar. And I know we got the Sultan RS, but there's a difference. This is a McLaren supercar, and that's a Subaru 22B supercar. Now, what do I like more? I like the 22B. I'm a tuner guy in real life. I'm all for the tuners that can hang with the supers. I like how they did that. If only they can do that with some muscle cars and, you know, some other tuners. I'm actually getting into this in a video. I should make another one soon regarding that, because they did it with 2 cars. They could do it again. They could, like, I don't know. But anyways, we'll get into that later. The Itali's really cool because it's a regular supercar, like, you know, it's kind of like the Tyrus and stuff, but it's a supercar. I mean, obviously it doesn't look like the Tyrus, but it's made by the same company and game, the Progen, which is based off of McLaren. This thing just sounds mean. You make it Benny's, and you know, it has other good, I guess you could say, traits to it. I mean, this thing is clean. I love this car right here. This is actually one of my bays. I love driving this car. I mean, this thing is... Do the interior up, custom, you know, steering wheels. You can do custom steering wheels, you know, the gauges, the turbo, you know, all that, seats. Like, this thing is a race-ready supercar. It's a lot quicker than the Skyline in the 22B, that's for sure. I mean, this thing rips like beyond no return. This thing really rips. This is also the custom version, but you can also get a regular version that you can't take into, well, you can take it into Benny's to repair it, but the regular version, before you make it a custom, doesn't have all these options like seats, and, you know, it doesn't have as many customization options. I mean, let's just get up close to the exhaust so you can hear it. I mean, this thing is sleek. I love the Itali. They definitely should make more Benny supercars, because the Itali is just like one of those cars. Like, I don't even know. We got the Nero, but it's different. Ha! He thought he could hit me. I'm too quick for him in my Itali. I swear if this guy shoots me. Yep. Thank you, Sinatra. He's got featured in my video, you a-hole. This is why you make videos and invite only lobbies. It's like, no, it's all good. Just, yeah, sometimes you get a lot of these grievers. But yeah, you saw the Itali. Those would have to be my top 5. The Skyline, which is the Elegy custom retro. Retro custom. I didn't want to say it all, but then I was like, ah, screw it. It's for the video if they don't know what I'm talking about. Because there's the RH8 and then the retro custom. And then, you know, the Sultan custom. Pretty cool. I think that's what it's called. It's the Sultan custom. Sultan RS custom. Something like that. Another Benny's car. And then Itali GTB custom, which is another Benny's car. And then, you know, I like the Nightshade because that's just an awesome car. And then the Coquette Classic. I mean, those two are really cool because you don't see them on the streets at all usually. I mean, it's pretty rare to see a Coquette Classic or a Nightshade. And they look so sleek, you know, that's why it's like, wow. But yeah, maybe I'll see more of these on the streets when you guys watch this video and some other stuff. Anyway, sub to my channel. Road to 2K. It's your boy Flame signing out. Peace.